Hey guys, so we're here. This is TOP Disabled. We're gonna be playing Dying Light the Beast. And it's not like a let's play, I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about, that I was realizing, and I wanted to do it on the backdrop of this because it's mainly about this game. So I've been a fan of the series since the first game. I started when the following
Killed another
edition
fucking
came
chimera.
out, to the
Data from
enhanced
a disk I
edition or
found
whatever you
leads
called
back
it.
to Haran. Olivia seems pretty excited about it.
And I have been playing ever since. And this game so far, let me tell you, the Beast so far, pretty dang good. I am not gonna lie. I don't remember it being nighttime when I stopped, but sure. We're gonna go back to daytime for a sec. I'll show nighttime later, actually. This game so far is pretty much everything that, like, I've ever wanted, that I ever wanted, like, a Dying Light sequel to be. And it's just, like, it's great because it decided to go with a slightly different setting than before. Like, it has a little bit, some, like, vibes from Dying Light, the following, the DLC. But it also, like, it's a little bit more nuanced than the following. But the thing I wanted to talk about, though, like, I'll make a video about Dying Light, like, how this compares to Dying Light the following as a DLC, I guess. But in general, what I wanted to talk about was the fact that, the thing is, this game came out, it's great, and you can see, like, it looks really good, the story is pretty decent, the combat is way better than 2, and or at least the physics are way better than 2. It's an all-around improvement, and it's pretty much the sequel that we were wanting. It's much more what people were wanting from the series, and it's great. It's really good. But what I wanted to talk about is the fact that, like I said, like, this story is pretty good. So far, it's probably one of the better ones in the series, but it's funny that, like, some people say that the first game is a masterpiece, and while I do not deny that it is very good, I am very much in agreement. It's one of the better games out there, not one of the best games ever. I don't know, it's just, it's something that it's hard to explain, because it's like, this series is a really good series. But that being said, it's not like a masterpiece series. It's not like the best series ever. The story has never really, even in this game so far, the story has probably been one of the weaker parts of the experience. Which is to say, like, the other parts of the experience are really good. Some of the other parts of the experience are so high that it just elevates it over that kind of stuff. But it's like, I have been aware ever since I even started playing the game. Like, when I first played the game, oh my gosh, I played that game death. Alright, I played that game over and over and over again. And I went with number 2, I also played that over. Like, I played between the first couple games, probably about, you know, over 1,000 hours, over 1,500 hours. Probably. Ooh. But, like, the thing that I think is weird is that, despite the fact that I do not think that this is a 10 out of 10 series, that I've never thought that it's a perfect game, I still cannot help but play this game. Like, I still can't help but be brought back all the time to play this game. And I'm like, it's like, there are some other games out there that I would say are probably just, you know, you could say are overall better games, really. Other series that are maybe more high quality, although the amount of series that are still high quality to this day are obviously going down. Nonetheless, like, this series is not, like, it's not, you know... Oh, gosh. It's not Red Dead Redemption. It's not The Last of Us. I mean, but, like, funny enough, I prefer this over The Last of Us. And I'm like, and I just ask myself, like, why is that? Why is this game, why do I like this? Why do, like, I go and play this game before I play the other games that I think are technically all around better. Like, for example, like I really like Uncharted 4. It's one of my favorite games. But I'd still prefer to play this 4. When Dying Light 2 came out, I knew that Elden Ring was probably technically a better game. Like, overall. Although, but like for some reason, even though those games are good, I just can't, I want to play this game so much more. I want to play these games. And I realize it's not, like, I'm like, you know, the story is not like a 10 out of 10. Like, why do we play these story games over and over again, despite the fact that they're not overwhelming masterpieces? And I think the thing is, I think there's just something so addicting about this game's moment-to-moment gameplay that it makes it where it doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter if the story is not that good. I do not go and I do not play this game over and over again because of the story. I play this game because of how fun it is. Like, one thing is, like, I replayed Dying Light 2 over and over and over again, and I did not... I mean, any of you who played that game and experienced this story know that it's not because the story is, like, amazing or anything. But, oh, man, was I in love with smashing zombies' brains out. Oh! And doing parkouring all over the place. Like, there's just something that just doesn't compare to it. And man, I don't know about you. Like, I would like to know if there are some other games like that for you guys. Like, one game for me, back in the day, like, I knew there was other better games out at the time. Like, but the same thing happened to me with Force Unleashed. Like, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, for anyone of you that played that game. It was not perfect, and it was, like, not... Like, I remember, like, one of the criticisms that the critics had was, oh, it's not challenging enough, it's just not this or that. And, you know, I understood that. But for me, personally, I still enjoyed it more than other games. There's just something so much fun about the physics and the amount of power that you could have. The God of War-esqueness, but with a lot more physics-based combat and stuff, and the brutality. And but I knew that that game wasn't, like, it wasn't supposed to knock my socks off, but there's just something so good about these smaller games. About these games that are not masterpieces, but they're just something so good about them. But these are both really, really good games, and I mean, for the games that are quote-unquote masterpieces... What in the heck is going on here? What the heck? I knew that was gonna happen, yet I let it. Yeah! Take a shot! Fetch! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. I did not expect... Oh, I knew that was in there. I think I saw videos about it, but fetch me, man. That was scary as balls. Gracious sakes. Like I was saying before all that. This game is not a masterpiece, but man, I cannot stop playing games like this. It's just this just goes to show you as well that a game does not need to be like a classic Spielberg movie, not modern day classic, in order to be one of the better games, man. So far, this game has done pretty much everything that it's needed to. Yeah, this game is looking really, really good. This game looks really nice. One thing to note, though. This game looks good. This game runs, and the game runs pretty good for the most part. But if you are like me and you have an NVIDIA graphics card, and you want to use DLSS frame gen, note that this is apparently a problem that was Dying Light 2, but they fixed it. So I'm thinking that they might be running a slightly older version of the Dying Light 2 engine on this game. So, yeah, like, I think they might be running an older version of the Dying Light 2 engine, which is why it has that issue still present. Or they just fixed something and accidentally broke it back into place, if you know what I mean. But apparently, so like I said, like, Reflex, going back to the whole thing. Reflex DLSS. So, DLSS frame gen is what, you know, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you're going to use that. But the thing is that, using Reflex, which Reflex is just reduces the latency that's caused from using artificial frames, basically. If you use Reflex on this game, it wrecks the frame time. The frame rate should be fine, but the issue is that it completely wrecks the, like, consistency of frames, which is even worse than having, like, a bad frame rate, I feel like. Because if you have a bad, if you have like you're just like, you know, 70 FPS, that's one thing. But with this, it's like, you know, you'll be at like 120, 130 FPS, and then it'll just drop to like 55, which looks, it's really, really noticeable. It's really, really bad looking. So if any of you have an NVIDIA graphics card, oh my gosh, sometimes it does crap like that too. I don't know why. Like all these fetching, a lot of these like YouTube channels and a lot of these outlets are saying that this game is really well optimized, and there's, for the most part, is like, it's not like, you know, after I guess after games like Borderlands 4 and like Monster Hunter Wilds, they're just, you know, happy to have a game that doesn't run like fetching garbage. But like the thing is, this game is not the best optimized right now. It runs mostly well, but if you have if you have an NVIDIA graphics card and you want to use frame gen, right now you're pretty much out of luck, because it forces you to use Reflex, and so you cannot like really use it unless you want to have it. Just will work worse than just not using frame gen at all. I think I'm just gonna skip to this part for any of you that are using the NVIDIA graphics cards. So, one thing I would recommend, a couple things I recommend doing. So yeah, I have VSync off because doesn't really help me that much on my system. Most games, it just makes it worse, and I can just limit the frame rate and have that better. So okay, couple things. So you can have DLSS on in the upscaler and then just leave it to like quality or balanced. If you go to performance or mega or ultra performance, it makes it look terrible. So don't do that. Put the FPS limiter on and put it like a couple FPS lower than what your monitor is. And then again, go here to latency reduction. And so like, well, we have frame generation either off or FSR, and just turn off latency reduction. This is probably actually not doing anything for me. I just leave it there because that's what it says to do on the forums. Then, this doesn't really matter. Then go to advanced video settings and just so lower the draw distance multiplier, maybe by like 10, I'd say. I think that makes it run a little bit better. But also, this is the big one. Turn texture quality down to medium, and that should make your game run a little better. Because so far, that's what I did, and it's been running pretty much fine. Like, I was having some slight issues before after turning the texture quality down, which you might think it makes the game actually look not that good. To be honest, it's pretty much the same. Since I put it on, I haven't not noticed super bad textures or anything. Okay, like I said, we're gonna go out at night. We're gonna see how it is. Just to say, like, let's just say we're back. We are very, very back. Is that like a? I don't want to risk it, dude. Take the pitch and just take this cord. I don't want to risk it. So yeah, we're gonna go out at night. Let me see if I can find somewhere to go. Okay, think I found it. Let's go. Head over there. Here we go, boys. Make sure there's no volatiles. They're gonna be right next to me when I jump down there. I guess if they do, I could just go right back up or something. I will not be driving the car because I do not wish to. Yeah, you have to turn your light off too, because if you shine your light at them, they'll see you. Behind me. Oi. It's not good. It's not good. This is not gonna be good. Yeah, by the way, it's way scarier at night now. Way scarier. Darn it. I was trying to find there's not any zombies. Like, okay, one thing I will say is that this nighttime in this game is way, way scarier than either the first game or the second game. It's far scarier, and the volatiles are far more aggressive. Just all around scarier as well. I think aesthetically they nailed it. Just like with the way they look. Crap. Yeah, they nailed the aesthetics of nighttime park, I'll tell you that much. It's lost a little bit. I'm dying of it too. Mushrooms. Don't want to go to that, whatever that is. We're not doing any of that. Gosh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to go through the... What's going on? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go through that tunnel just to get over there, dude. bad enough experience the first time going through this tunnel. But yeah, basically, just to say this game is a lot scarier. It's a lot scarier than any of the other games. I know you guys probably want to see me get chased, but I think I already did that, so let's call it a day for now. It's I think we're all good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what kind of game for you guys is the perfect and perfect game, like this series has been for me. What game really calls out to you? And if it's this game, let's hear that in the comments too. And let me know what you guys are thinking of the Beast so far. Like I said, I've been really, really enjoying it. I think it's a W, massive W. I think we are back. As a fan base, I think we've been given pretty much exactly what we've been needing for a long time. And I'm very excited to continue to... I'm very excited to see what more this game has in store. So yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you all later.